Hi y'all, the Seasoned Marketer. Thanks for joining me on the first ever VINO VIERNES, which is Spanish for Wine Friday. If you can't tell, I am extremely excited that it is the end of the work week and that I finally get to enjoy a glass of wine.
Okay, so maybe I enjoy a glass of wine every night, but that is completely besides the point.
Every week what we're going to do is discuss a current topic, issue, or event in the marketing world and try to decide if it's something that we should raise a glass to because it is such a brilliant idea, or if it's something that we should pour one out for our homies for because it's such a terrible and knucklehead move. So today's selection, wine selection that is Black Box. And the reason we chose Black Box is because of Chick-fil-A's recent out-of-the-box announcement on how they are going to be extending their chicken line. So for those of you who have been hiding under a rock or don't know, Chick-fil-A is a fast food restaurant who serves the absolute best
chicken nuggets, spicy chicken sandwiches, waffle fries, sweet tea, you get the point.
The best part though is that Chick-fil-A isn't just known as the best purveyor of chicken, they also serve it with a big smile on their face. They are well known for their customer service because their staff is not only trained extremely well, but they're also compensated well, which creates a perfect environment for happy employees serving you wonderful chicken nuggets.
I could drink to that.
So what exactly was Chick-fil-A's announcement? Chick-fil-A announced last Monday that they would try and sell these mealtime kits. A mealtime kit is, for those of you who have shopped at Publix before, it's very similar to what Publix grocery stores does. They're these little meals that you can take home. You pop them in the oven at 420 degrees Fahrenheit. You let them cook for about 20 minutes, and then you get all the glory. So the mealtime kits that Chick-fil-A announced will serve 2 people at a price of $15.89, and they're going to try and release about 5 items to begin with.
Chicken parmesan, chicken enchiladas, chicken flatbread, pan roasted chicken, Dijon chicken.
So they're not going to offer these mealtime kits to all restaurants quite yet. They're going to start off in the Atlanta area. Okay, so let's talk about why this may be a brilliant move on Chick-fil-A's part. Chick-fil-A is one of the few organizations that has really kept to their roots as far as being a Christian-based organization. That means, interestingly enough, that they do not work 7 days a week. They're actually closed on Sunday so that their staff and employees can spend Sunday with their families. With that being said, in 2016, every restaurant on average made a sale of about $4.4 million.
Let that sink in.
$4.4 million, and they're only open 6 days a week. And if you also don't remember, Chick-fil-A doesn't have as many locations as, let's say, a McDonald's. So not only are they bringing in way more money, they also don't have as many restaurants, and they work 1 day less a week. So that's amazing. What that tells us is that they have a really great way of not only drawing customers in, but getting repeat customers. And the way they do that is really with their customer service. So they build a loyal fan base. Now that's a win-win. They have a loyal fan base that they now are going to be able to sell these mealtime kits to. The other reason that it might be a brilliant idea is, more importantly, not only do they have an audience, but they have the right audience. So Chick-fil-A does a really amazing job of going and getting themselves involved in the communities that they serve. So what that means is they actually hire marketing coordinators to go and establish great relationships with local elementary schools or high schools. They then put on family night events. What that tells me is that people are not just coming out there to get a quick fast food meal, but they're coming out there to actually enjoy the environment and make a night of it. I have plenty of friends personally who use Chick-fil-A as a meetup space for other moms. So they'll schedule play dates during lunchtime or sometimes during dinner time so that their kids can go out there and socialize. So I think that's extremely important to note. Okay, so why would we possibly think that it could be a knucklehead move on their part? There are two main reasons. First and foremost, remember that I told you that they are just as well known for their customer service as they are for their delicious little chicken nuggets. So that means it's interesting to me that they are going to be promoting a product where you come through the drive-thru and you order a mealtime kit to take home. So it's kind of putting a barrier or taking you out of that environment that they are so well known and loved for. Now you could make the argument that you do the same thing when you come in through the drive-thru and order chicken nuggets to go. The main difference though, which leads me to my second point, is that you're not leaving with a prepared meal. At the end of the day, I still have to go home, put that meal in the oven, wait another 20 or 30 minutes, however long it takes to cook, and then pull it out of the oven. Not that I'm complaining that it's adding that much more to my list of things to do,
But it kind of is.
I mean, let's be real. How many of these prepackaged food pickup locations have been successful? So I know here locally in Charleston, Somerville actually, I know of 2 places that opened up and closed shop within a couple of years. Now the idea is great. You come in, you save me time because I don't have to chop, slice, dice, put it together, wait. I understand that part of it, but at the end of the day, if I'm going to go and spend $15.98 for 2 of us to eat, I might as well just order your chicken nuggets to go. It's obviously a little premature for us to either call this a complete success or a failure. I think it's great that Chick-fil-A has taken the time to be strategic about it. They're going to roll it out, give it a try, take a look at the numbers, and then decide if it's something that they should invest in and roll out to the rest of their communities. But if I were a betting woman, I would say that the allure of Chick-fil-A is really that I can get in and out of there quickly with great service and then enjoy my chicken nuggets in the car as I drive back to work on my lunch break. So what are your thoughts? Leave me your comments below and let me know. Would you drive through a Chick-fil-A drive-thru not to order a spicy chicken sandwich, but instead to take home a meal that you're going to have to put in the oven for 20 minutes? I'm curious to find out. Thanks again for joining me for the first Vino Viernes. I hope that we can make this a weekly tradition and that next time you'll bring your glass of wine too.